There we go. Now it's working. What's going on, everyone? Thanks, everyone, for being here live. If you're watching the replay and you don't know who I am yet, I am Chandra Sangat, your modern medicine woman, and I am here to help heal the collective. If you're new, please subscribe and ring that bell so you get the notifications. Remember to give this video a thumbs up so that it can get circulated and we can get more people in here. So let me make sure everything's good. All right, cool. So today I am going to actually do something special because, oh, who is whining over there? I decided that the energies are super intense, and I didn't decide that. The energies are super intense. And what's going on, Melvin? Welcome in, Jai. Thanks for being here. So we're going to do something special because it's so intense, and I realized we haven't been doing the runes for a while. So we're going to do those today. But first I have to shuffle the cards. So I'm going to read some, I'm going to do the animal medicine reading for the week. And then I will do pull some stones, throw some stones. Throw some stones, that didn't sound right. And then we will do mini readings if anybody wants a mini reading. But first, announcements. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much to everyone who has been so generous in donating for a cause to help me and Julia get a diabetic alert dog. We know that type 1 diabetes is really gnarly and it can be life-threatening, especially if somebody hits a super low. And a diabetes alert dog helps with that. So I was going to show her to you, but she ran away. Come here, Midnight. Come here. Come here. Come here, Mama. So we just got her. We just got this little cutie patootie. Check her out. She's so sleepy. She's so sleepy. Oh, don't bite my face. No. She's super puppy mode. Oh, look at those eyes. She's unnatural. And she'll be getting trained soon. So the first step is to get her trained in basic obedience and just like house training and leash training and all the really basic stuff. And then we'll do service dog training, which is pricey to say the least, and she wasn't cheap either. So she's a very specific temperament of dog and a very particular breed, and she's perfect for being a service dog, and we're really happy with her. She's kind of a monster right now because she's super untrained, but thanks everyone who has been donating. We will continue to do that. We haven't reached the total of what I have to spend on her. So yes, it is very expensive. It's actually crazy expensive. If I were to have gotten a diabetic alert dog from like there are people who specifically train diabetic alert dogs, and they will like drive to you. There's a lady in Oregon that does it, which is really cool actually, because that's where Julia was born. But anyway, so they'll drive to you and bring you the dog, and the dog's like 2 years old and they've been fully trained, and they're like super hardcore service dog trained by these people, but they cost like $35,000. So let's just say that's a bit out of my price range right now. Maybe in the not too distant future I'll be rich and famous. But maybe not famous. No, but seriously, they are amazing, and that's why, you know, obviously it is a 2-year training, so that's why it's so time intensive and cost intensive. So yes, thank you very much. And if you want to donate and help us out, any of the donations for the mini readings on PayPal and any other donations are accepted. You can get the link in the description of the video, and then as we go along, we will see. Wow, the cards are like not wanting to mix. The energies are just like, all right, it is what it is. Check, what is this? Like, what is this? This is like what? Well, we've got let's see what we have because maybe this is it, right? We've got turkey. Okay, of course it is. Of course it is. This is the reading. So let's just get into it. Um let's get right into it cuz I think this reading is specifically for everything, love and general. Usually I do one card for general and one card for love, and this one, it seems like what it needs to be, it wants to be, is this. So I'll transition. Oh, look, check this out. We've got our Taurus and Gemini oils, and then we've got Goddess Isis and my Goddess Isis sprays, so you guys can go check that out on Etsy. Triple Moon Goddess, I know, right? Thank you. Yes, hit the like. They didn't want to shuffle because they were done. They were like, dude, that's it. So let me actually pull these three because this one wanted to come out right now too. So check that out. Okay, so we've got Turkey Spirit. Amazingly beautiful, right? Thankful for the food they give us. Yeah, it's about gratitude and grace, and it's about the intertwining into the divine. I think we're still super in the energy of the eclipse, super in the energy of Sagittarius, the South Node, the Akashic Records, that beautiful wormhole of divinity and life, and the intertwining between all of that is dark and occult and Ophiuchus and the stars and like the background here in my video. So I also want to mention that this Mercury retrograde is making me super psychic, and so there's so much coming in right now that I'm almost like, it's too much and it's like blah, blah, blah. So excuse my rambling and excuse my stuttering. It's because this like, I opened the channel and all of a sudden it's like boom. The other day, I want to tell you guys a story because we're just in it, right? And it's, you know, Mercury retro, so anything goes. At least that's my motto. We saw Coyote the other day, like a super duper cool chillin' at the park Coyote on Friday morning, the day before Mercury went fully retrograde. And it was so chill. Like the energy was so cool because it was, and it's coming into the reading because it's part of what I wanted to talk about. Let me get my other book too because I don't recognize my books anymore. So coyote medicine is, coyote is the, look at that, it popped right out, boom. I already knew. I want to read to you what coyote is. The trickster. Coyote, you devil, you. You tricked me once more. Damn it. Must I sit and ponder what you did it for? Let me go back to the other screen. Here we go. So you can see me and you don't see me like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory all shrunk down. There are thousands of myths and stories about Coyote, the great trickster. Many native cultures call Coyote the medicine dog. So much the medicine dog. If you have pulled this card, I saw a coyote. Like, 10 feet away. Okay, so the story goes like this. The story is we're driving into this really cool state park here called Cherry Creek State Park in Colorado. It's like south of Denver. And we're going to go to horseback riding lessons because my sister, wow, I almost said my sister and I, hello. My daughter and I decided to do that together. I have been wanting to go horseback riding for a really long time. She did horse camp last year. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, short story long, we're waiting for the lady to like pay for the pass, for the yearly pass, because it also expired. And then we see this coyote, and I was like, is that a coyote? Like, he's just walking around. Like, it's broad daylight, like 8:30 in the morning, and there are people getting there because there's also a dog park there, which is crazy because first I thought, oh my God, maybe it's someone's dog got loose. But it was like way too confident, like not a dog that's roaming the parking lot status. It wasn't, it was on the grass part, but anyway. So what is this? I got the spirit animal deck with rhymes and the fox had blood all over his mouth. Like, oh my God. So you sent it back. Oh, wow. That's crazy, Triple Moon Goddess. So then I see it and I talk to the lady and I'm like, is that a coyote? Oh my God, look, that's a coyote. And my daughter's in the back like, oh my God, it's just walking around. And then it goes into this little like burrow because there's like a space for the animals to go under the road, right? So he just goes under and he's just like chilling, like it's another Tuesday morning or something like that. And I just thought, okay, that was just awesome and so nonchalant. Like, all right, cool. So that's what happened, and that's why I'm reading this right now. Because that is the energy of the week. I think it's the energy of South Node and Sag. So you may be sure that some kind of medicine is on its way. Very interesting. And it may or may not be to your liking, because Coyote is the trickster. Whatever the medicine is, good or bad, you can be sure it will make you laugh, maybe even painfully. You can be sure that Coyote will teach you a lesson about yourself. Oof. That's like, I don't like those, because I'm already hard on myself. I'm already hard on myself as it is. Like, I don't need Coyote to come into my life and start tricking me into learning stuff. Like, I'd rather it just be like gentle and not a joke. not a prank. Coyote has many magical powers, but they don't always work in his favor. His own trickery fools him. He is the master trickster who tricks even himself. No one is more astonished than Coyote at the outcome of his own tricks. Interesting. He falls into his own trap, and yet he somehow manages to survive. He may be banged and bruised by the experience, but he soon goes on his way to even greater error, forgetting to learn from his mistakes. He may have lost the battle, but he is never beaten. By the way, thanks everyone so much for being here live. I really appreciate it. If you are here live, remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for giving the video a like and do subscribe. Now, Coyote is sacred. In the folly of his acts, we see our own foolishness. As Coyote moves from one disaster to the next, he refines the art of self-sabotage to sheer perfection. Okay, so it's about self-sabotage too. It's about tricking ourselves into, it's about self-sabotage. No one can blindly do themselves or others in with more grace and ease than this holy trickster. The coyote takes himself so seriously at times, that he cannot see the obvious. For example, the steamroller that is about to run over him. That is why, when it hits him, he still cannot believe it. Was that really a steamroller? I better go look, he says. And he's run over once more. Ha! Why though? Contained within trickster medicine is the humor of the ages. The cosmic joke is not just on ourselves, but on everyone else. If they are following coyote or have strong coyote medicine, someone like this may be able to convince others that a skunk smells like roses. But the fact still remains that it is still a skunk. So, go immediately beneath the surface of your experiences. Ask yourself, what are you really doing and why? Is coyote your medicine? Are you playing jokes on yourself? Do you want to give the office geek the phone number of the beautiful new secretary, or do you want to pull a prank on your best friend? When was the last time you did something just because it was crazy and fun? So are you having enough fun? Do you need a little more coyote in your life? On the other hand, you may not be conscious of your own pathway to foolishness. You may have conned yourself, your family, your friends, or even the public at large into believing that you know what you're doing. But listen, coyote, you are balled up in your own machinations. You have created a befuddling, bewildering, confounding trick. Pick up the juggler eyes from the ground and put them back in their sockets. See through the genius of your acts of self-sabotage. Find it amusing and laugh. Trickster, laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself and your crazy antics, you've lost the game. Coyote always comes calling when things get too serious. The medicine is in laughter and joking so that new viewpoints may be assumed. I can't even with this one because it applies to my life right now so much, but I think it applies to all of us really deeply. So let's get into the cards. Let's get back into the cards. We need to have more fun. We need to have a lot more fun. Let me just check Julia's. Okay, good. Oof, thank God. Her glucose was like, and I gave her a snack, but now she's, so it is what it is. All right, so we've got turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. So here's the thing. I started out with turkey spirit and it reminded me of all the things that have been happening, because turkey spirit in this deck is about gratitude and grace because it reminds us of Thanksgiving and of that whole thing. But turkey spirit in this other deck, in the medicine cards, is about the abundance of life and receiving and being really open to what is available to us. It is about gratitude. Let me look for it and see if I can read you guys that, because I'm definitely feeling this other deck today. Turkey. About giving away. Giving everything away. Give it all. Oh, snap and a half. Give it all. Give it your everything, because in that selfless or selfish, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. In that giving it all away, you will find everything you have been looking for. Damn, that's really deep. I'm like, whew. Okay. Rabbit. So this reading today is combined for everyone in any situation you're in, general and in love. So rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. In this other deck, rabbit is about releasing fears. And I think this some of the same energy. It's think about we're in between eclipses this week, and we start a new month on Tuesday, June 1st, Rabbit Rabbit on that day. And Rabbit Rabbit, it is a lucky time. This is a beautiful time to be alive. So it is really important for us to be grateful and remember that everything that we ever wanted is right there. It's right there, and we can really feel it. With all these retrogrades, we're like starting to see the, oh my gosh, I need to turn this alarm off. Hold on, guys. I'm back. And that's because that's is really important. We're starting to see the vortex is right there in front of us. We can feel it, we can touch it, we can see it. The things are manifesting in front of us. I have so much faith and gratitude and excitement for the things that are coming. Like Coyote says, don't take yourself so seriously. Just laugh at the gnarliness of your life, because guess what, like the next moment it's going to change it all around and it's going to make it all better. And guess what, because that comes out for us, a rebirth is assured. A rebirth is completely and entirely coming our way. This is what we're doing. We're in between these epic eclipses. Once we get to Gemini, it's going to be insane. Insane in the membrane, because that's Gemini. Insane in the brain. So this rebirth that we're undergoing is really, really big. It's really powerful. It's super 8th house. It's super intense, and we're getting ready. We're getting ready for a lot. The next time we have these sort of eclipses with the different nodes, we're going to be in South Node Scorpio and North Node Taurus. So we're entering into the space of we're all going to be reborn. We're all being reborn right now. And it's all because we've been able to see the beauty. We can manifest everything that we ever wanted and desired. And the thought of that is amazing. If you stay in your joy, if you stay in your happiness, if you laugh at yourself all the time, if you laugh more and you stay with the Pleiades, hello, North Node, New Moon in Gemini, then we will get to this beautiful rebirth, and it's going to be amazing. It already is amazing, but we will be able to see it because the veil, the curtain will be opened, and we will realize that it's been right there all along, and all we had to do was stay in the joy, stay on the high flying disc, stay in the happiness, and stay laughing at ourselves. Remember, Coyote's here to teach us to have fun. And sometimes we play tricks on ourselves, and they're really funny tricks. And sometimes they're gnarly, but they're also really comical. So there it is, guys. Yes. Need to learn how to make your screen like this. Oh yeah. Yeah, I use OBS and I actually have no idea how I did it, and it's cool that I have like it's like almost like I'm like floating and like ooh, I'm an alien. And there's like a shadow on the table kind of. Woo, I look like I had a long weekend, which I have. There we go. That was beautiful. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was kind of intense. Thanks, Jai. Yes, that was a good one. I liked it. I'm having fun with it. I'm glad that coyote came into my life the other day. We don't see that many out here. We live kind of in the city. We used to see a lot more coyotes in California. I know Jai has been seeing a lot of them in Arizona, or not necessarily seeing them, but hearing them for sure. But I really love seeing them. I used to see a lot of foxes in Boulder, and definitely tons and tons and tons and tons of deer and bears. Like a bear came to our front door, like a big giant brown bear. It was really freaky. Freaked me out. Speaking of animal medicine, I've definitely been super connected to the animals and to the earth for a long time. Hope he wasn't up to no good. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. It's probably tricking somebody. But yeah, so if anyone wants a mini reading, I will do mini readings tonight, or else we are good and we shall. I have so many stories with really cool animals. I've seen bald eagles like flying right over us, like many, 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 many bald eagles. We used to live in Portland right by where there was actually a little island on the Willamette River where there were bald eagle nests. And at the time, I didn't even realize how epically spiritual and how connected I was. I hadn't really fully learned everything I needed to learn in my awakening, and I definitely went through the dark night of the soul later after that, but I've always seen lots of birds and been so close to them and just like nothing. Like, okay. And other animals like beavers every day. Beavers every single day. We saw beavers. Every single day we saw blue herons. Single day we saw geese, Canadian geese, and ducks and mallards and mandarin ducks, and like so many different varieties, like oh man. And we even had little duckies that made a nest in our like little patio area on one of the apartments that we used to live in Oregon. And so they came and then they made a nest, and I had all these really pretty plants, and I used to put them out on the patio to get like the natural rain in Oregon because it always rains a lot. And it they used to like crawl under the fence, and then their little baby would like hang out, and then it was just the mom and the baby, and the dad would come, and they were so cute. Oh my god. And then I have so many eagle stories from Colorado, and hawks. Oh my god, forget it. Like massively ginormous hawks. One time I did a meditation and the hawk didn't leave for like ever. Oh, Jai, remember at that one ceremony we were at, and there was definitely a bear? There was a freaking bear. We didn't see it, but we heard it. And we were like coming out of the ceremony at night, in the middle of the night, so it's really dark. And then we're like trying to go, we need to go to the bathroom to pee. And then we like heard the bear. Whoo! And yeah, thank God the dogs were in the car. But the bear at my front door, this was really recent. Good evening, Belinda. And empty nests on the sidewalks in Hawaii. Oh, wow, that's cool. And the bear at my front door. So I had seen a bear the day before, Driving down the driveway of where the house I used to live in Boulder was kind of up the mountain a little bit, and it was out. It wasn't like in the city. The houses were really spread out, so there was a lot of land in between. It was mountainy, trees and whatever, pine trees and that kind of terrain, and we were literally like on the mountains. So our backyard was like this. I mean, there were terraces, but it was like the if you went past the yard, it was like the mountain. And then I went down, and there was this bear crossing the road uphill, and I was trying to go downhill. So I just looked at it, and I was like, okay, there's a big ass bear, big black bear, and it wasn't actually that big. It was a juvenile. And then, I left, whatever. But it was really close, like maybe 50 feet away. Just crossing the road, like, whatever. And then, like, 3 days later, I went to turn off the porch lights. We had this really beautiful glass door. It was like beautiful glass. I don't know, stained. No, it wasn't stained glass. But anyway, most of the front door was glass. So I see that the light is open, and then our neighbors down the hill a little bit always reminded us that they really didn't like that light on all night because they're really sensitive to light or whatever. I mean, we were like out in the mountains, so I can see that if we had light on, it would have bothered them because there wasn't that much around. Or maybe if they wanted to do some stargazing, it does like hinder, or they were taking photos. Whatever they were doing, they hated our porch light. So I went to turn it off, and I saw a shadow. And like, I had a roommate at the time, and her fiance was there, and he had just left, but it had been like 20 minutes since he left. So I was like, is he still here? Like, what is he doing out there? Like by himself, because I knew that my roommate was upstairs. And so I went and I looked, and swear to God, there was this ginormous freaking bear just like walking, and it was not more than 4 feet from the door. I almost pooped my pants. I locked the door, which wasn't locked. I didn't turn off the light because I didn't want to like startle it, but I ran downstairs to make sure that my dogs were in the house and that our back like gate door thing was fully shut and locked. And then I ran upstairs and I told my roommate, and I was just like, oh my God. And I guess like someone had forgotten their trash out a couple of nights before, so they were roaming for food, and it was springtime. So it made sense. But oh my God, it was a ginormous bear. I mean, it was like this tall, like it was like to here of me standing. So what's that, like 4 feet? It was like 4 feet tall on its 4 legs. It was huge and so cool because I can tell you the story, but I was like the doors, and I ran as fast as I could, and I was like, my dogs, because I had these 2 little bugs, okay, and they were like barking at everything. So yeah, that's my bear story. You were on a base in Guam, and a lot of deer were walking around, and in Hawaii there were wild pigs. Oh yeah, wild pigs. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was just wild. And so I have a lot of stories like this. I've been, the spirits are just all around, and they're always coming to talk to me, like in very direct ways, like the coyote or the bear or the hawk that didn't leave the mountainside, like, I don't know what, 50 feet away, for 45 minutes while I meditated. Yeah. Stories like that. Story of my life. So, yes, let me see if we have anyone on the list. Whew. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to mention. So tonight, for mini readings, if anyone wants to get on the list, any donation will get a reading. So like as low as $10, And obviously, usually mini readings are 25, but I'm trying to raise the funds to fund the diabetic alert dog. So anything is greatly appreciated. And if you want a mini reading, anything above $10, we will do a reading. And for $10, you get like one card or just an oracle reading, and then for the anything close to 25, you can get like the full. If you want a human design mini reading, we can do that too. Let me go and make sure I didn't miss anyone. But a lot of people have been donating to the link, and I really appreciate it because it is helping me so much. Just because this dog, I mean, she's wild right now, but she's 8 weeks. But she already notices the difference. She gets really crazy when we have a high or low. It's insane how sensitive and how attuned and aware she is. And it's really beautiful to see the bond that she's forming with my other dog, Ellie, who we just lost her older brother, Sebastian, in December. And she was sad. She was really sad. And then we got this baby just like 2 days ago, and they are like this now, and they're gonna be even more, and it's so beautiful. It warms my heart, and the bond that they're forming with my daughter is just gonna be redonkulous. Like, it's beautiful. So I'm really excited. Yes. Yay! Okay, so we've got Triple Moon Goddess. If you have a question, shoot me your question in the chat and I will channel you a message direct from Spirit. I actually really like these a lot. I'm working on a whole new set, guys, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why my nose is so itchy today. I feel like... okay, there we go. I think I got it. I'm working on a new set, and from hopefully next Sunday on, for mini readings, what we will do... Oh, dude, it's anything is more than greatly appreciated. Yes. Thank you. I can't even begin to express how much gratitude I have for everyone who helps me out by donating and by getting mini readings and by getting readings and by purchasing the oils. I mean, this is, a little bit about my life, but it's, I what it's used for is so that, we can help my daughter and we can live a decent life, and it's simple, but it's beautiful, and it's really great. So yes. So if you have a question, okay. Thousand subscribers in 3 weeks, and whatever Spirit wants me to know. Okay. All right, Triple Moon Goddess. Nice. Yeah, check out my Etsy site. Because Jai and I have the lines together, right? We have, let me just show you again. So we have the Taurus and Gemini right now, but we are going to complete the astrology line, and we will have one for every sign. And we have so many other cool things going on, and those are all co-created between Jai and I. So yes. All right. Triple Moon Goddess, whatever Spirit wants you to know. There's a lot going on in your life. There's a lot going on around you. And you're absorbing a lot. It's really like a buzzing feeling, and you're absorbing a lot. And there needs to be a slowing down for you. Your life will continue to move really, really quickly. It's a really cool energy. And so it's exciting, it's good, it's fun, but it's also a lot. And it's taking you to a space that is a little higher than what you're used to. And so, yes, it's saying, Spirit is saying, yes, you can take time out, you can take time off, and you can take time to like tune back in as much as you need, as much as you want, as much as you need. There's some like I hate that phrase. I don't know why. I think I was raised with like a really gnarly, demanding mother. So I hate the should. But anyways, side note aside, meditation, massage, work on your muscles, stretching, meditation, massage, all of that. Give to yourself more, and more and more. And there's something about water and getting your body moving in a really gentle way. So like stretching and yoga, like drink a ton of water, like chug a thing of water and then do some stretching. Oh boy, yeah, that's it right there. It's going to heal you tremendously. It's going to get you moving in a way that you forgot you could do, and it's going to get you going in a sense that you are going to manifest a lot of really cool things. Yes, this is the time when you're blooming. This is the time when you are flourishing, but you need to take the time for you. You need to be the one giving you time, giving you nurturing, giving you healing, giving you all of that beauty. And watch out for like allergies. Watch out for allergies. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of water. Like more water than you think. 3 times more water than you think. Whoa. Okay. My illness attacked my sinuses and brain and stomach. And I thought about the nose, because my nose started getting itchy. Yes. So what's happening is there is something going on in your body that is needing to come out. And the way that it's going to come out is through that. Like, it's very specific. And whoops. It's very specific. It's drink a ton of water, like a big bottle of water, like chug it, and then go stretch, like immediately after. Because what that's doing on the cellular level is hydrating you to the max. And when you're stretching, it's like you're taking that hydration to the tips of your fingers, all the way to the edges. And all of that it's like a wave in the ocean, and it's like the tide, and you're taking in the water and you're getting it all the way to the tips of your fingers, and then all of that is collecting all the toxins, and then you're going to flush it out. And you should do this like often, as many times as you can, as many times as you feel like, whatever comes up during the day, just do a little bit of that. I feel a lot of like on the floor stretching, yin yoga status, but the water first, because it's like get the ocean to come into you and then let that energy help to flush everything out and let it go. And of course, breathing is really healing too. Oregano pills. Yes, those are super, super healing. Also, Epstein-Barr virus. Yeah, I know I had mono when I was in college. So yeah, Epstein-Barr is gnarly. And that definitely brings things back. Creates all kinds of things and wreaks havoc on our bodies. So yes, definitely for any kind of virus, I can give general tips for everyone, like definitely cleansing, detoxing, celery juice, clearing the liver. But for you, I totally feel that. I mean, I get the image of like the water and stretching, because you're just gently, very gently moving the cells. So there it is, moving the toxins out of the cells. It's like really soft and gentle. I wonder, I don't know if I've done a human design reading on you, but if you have an undefined spleen, the gentlest of things are the best for people with undefined spleens. So there you go. Yeah. Sinuses, stomach, and really bad in the brain. Yep. Yes, meningitis is related. It's all Epstein-Barr. Yeah. Mono is a version of Epstein-Barr. Yeah, all of it. It's all related. I can go on and on about Epstein-Barr. Actually, I've read up on it a lot. So, yes, thank you. Thank you. I hope that was helpful. I think it was. I felt it. Like I super felt that one. And then let's make sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. If you haven't read the medical medium books, I would highly, highly suggest that to everyone, but especially anyone who is so aware like you are about Epstein-Barr. Super, super important. The liver cleanse book and the celery juice book, because they're very related. But he talks a lot about Epstein-Barr in there and other viruses as well. So yes, yay. Oh, what's going on, Shannon? Thank you. Thanks everyone for being here. Yeah, so we just did the cards and then we're doing mini readings. If anybody else wants to get on the list, otherwise I will go ahead and tend to my daughter. It is kind of later today, so you know. It's all good. We're just chilling, hanging out. Okay, we're doing great. All right, cool. So I don't see anybody else getting on the list. I'm going to go ahead and go, but I do appreciate everyone who has been here live and everyone watching the replay. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel, please, oh pretty please, and hit the notifications button so that you can get all the notifications when I do go live. We will be on here with Jai. I think we'll be here on Wednesday night. We shall see. Jai will be traveling and we should probably be able to make it live and indirect in real life from my very own studio here in Denver, Colorado. That sounds fancy, doesn't it? It's just a corner of my apartment. But from the Denver studios, live and direct with Jago Bend on Wednesday for the Magic of Venus. So yeah, hit that notification so you can get the notifications for that. And thanks for being here. I love you all so very much. I'm so glad we were able to do this tonight. And again, thanks to everyone who has been donating. It's like helping so much. So yay. And we'll see you soon. I am going to actually try to go live tomorrow as well. My schedule has opened up quite a bit lately. As you know, some of you know I was nannying and that ended because their dad is a teacher, so it's summer vacation now, so he doesn't need a nanny anymore till the fall. But anyways, I have a lot more free time during the week, so I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Probably play with this cute little puppy. Yeah, but live from the Denver studios. So thanks everyone. I will see you all very soon, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day and rest of your weekend. Have an amazing evening. I love you guys. Bye.